Featuring a new Pride of Dakota business every week. This morning, we're learning about Ola Bombs in Mandan, and the owner, Catherine Lair, joins me now. Good morning to you, Catherine.
Good morning.
I love when we have little props that kind of come in here because they all bring certain smells, and oh my gosh, you could smell the wonderful, I guess, oils in your lotion candles as well as bombs. Yes, so I think for starters here, Catherine, tell us a little bit about Ola Bombs. What's the background and why do you do what you do?
Yeah, so I was on an acne medication called Accutane when I first started out college. Dried everything out super bad. I was applying chapstick, I kid you not, every 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
A lot when you're trying to get through a work day. So I started just kind of tinkering with my own recipes based off of what doctors said I could use to kind of help with the side effects, and ended up kind of cementing my own recipe, was using it only for myself. I ended up having a coworker who was also on Accutane, and she was wearing a mask just to cover her lips because she was scared of what people would see. Your lips get dry and cracked, and it made me really sad. So I gave her some of my lip balm. She's like, you should sell this.
Yeah.
And so what do you do when you don't know what to do? You go to your mom. So I went to my mom, and I was like, what do I do? I don't know how to start a business. And moms know everything. So she told me to go to my professors. I was at UMary, so like I said, I was a junior in college when I started this, and one of the first things that my advisor recommended was getting into Pride of Dakota. And I was a little reluctant. I was like, that sounds kind of big, maybe a little bit scary, but it's been a blessing so far. It was after 2 months of being in business, I did join Pride of Dakota.
Wow, okay. So it's a speedy process too.
Yes, honestly, the longest thing was just coming up with the name.
Oh, yeah.
That took me about 3 weeks. Everything else kind of happened pretty quick.
But I did ask you, what does Ola mean?
Yes, it's oil in Irish. So if you haven't noticed, I am very Irish, and it is a big part of who I am and what my business is.
Hey, you gotta do the spirit, or your roots, where you come from, of course.
Yep.
Okay, so I love all of that, the background and in between. So now tell us about the uniqueness of the products. What exactly do you offer? Like we talked about the lip balm, so maybe start there. Yeah,
so with the lip balm, like I said, my products are made to solve a problem, not profit off of people's problems. So the point is to have a luxury product at a non-luxury price, made for long wear. Like I said, I was applying a lot, and that gets really frustrating. So I wanted something that you don't have to apply very often. They have a natural SPF, and they're water resistant, so it's going to help stay on for a long time.
There's 5 ingredients in here too.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very important for me
pina colada one.
to stay natural, because that's what your skin really needs. And the tallow in them, it's the closest to what your skin naturally produces.
I was just going to ask you about that, because tallow is such a thing right now with its natural fat of cows. So
yes, I cook with it, I eat it, I use it and everything. It really is nature's cure.
And you have how many different kinds of lip balm?
So I have 4 standard lip balms. I have a tinted and a shimmer, and then I have 2 seasonal ones opening up soon for a bigger line of some seasonal ones. Yes.
Love it. All right, tell us the uniqueness now of your candles, because these are lotion candles.
Yes, so once you melt it, you get to use that wax as lotion. All of the cups and mugs that I use for my candles are from local thrift stores. And like I said, so with these, they're super rich in vitamin E, and they're great for scarring or severe dry skin. Again, this is something that I'll put on before I leave for work, and I don't have to put on again before I go to bed. So everything that I make is made for long wear. When I was on Accutane, I did develop patches of dry skin. Again, looking for something to help fix that. All of these is stemmed from my own problems that I'm trying to solve. So,
and how it works, right? So you light the flame. Once it melts to the wax, you can use it as the lotion.
Yes, and it burns at a lower temperature than a traditional candle, so it'll always be warm but not hot.
Okay.
Which in the North Dakota cold winters, it's very nice to stay warm. So.
Absolutely. And you said local thrifted cups?
Yes, I maybe have a little bit too much fun buying those. But it just helps with sustainability, and then you have a fun accent piece once you've used the candle, or you can send it back to me for a refill.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice deal, nice deal. Yep. And then tell us about these guys right here.
Yeah, so I did start this in college, so I needed to have something dorm friendly. So I have my cubes and my shimmer cubes.
Cute.
With a little bit of sparkle in the summer that you can use in a candle warmer.
I love it.
And then I also have my whipped tallow face lotion. So again, that is made for severe dry skin. It's a deep moisturizer, and the honey in it as well creates an antibacterial surface on your skin to help prevent acne.
I love it. We have information where we can find on the screen there of Ola Bombs, but real quickly, you have some booths that you're going to be filling at Pride of Dakota events.
Yes.
Which ones will you be at?
I will be at the Grand Forks Pride of Dakota show and the Bismarck Pride of Dakota show.
Awesome. And we did have the dates there on the screen too.
Perfect.
So thank you, Catherine. We really appreciate it. And if you could smell these, they're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.